the 17th of April 2016, and I've got one big thing that's going to happen today that's probably going to put me in a bit of radio silence. And that thing is that I've got a magic lecture to go to. Now, the ring that I belong to of the IBM, the International Brotherhood of Magic, is all the way in Lexington. So it's a long trip without internet, because again, I don't have a wireless card or something like that, so I won't be able to keep you guys up to date as it happens. But depending on the comfort level of my magic mentor, I'll probably be documenting several things along the way. Just depends on what we do and stuff like that. So it's either going to be me talking to the camera, or I'll just, snap things as I go as quietly as possible. That way I don't disturb anybody. Plus, I'm probably going to try to get an interview from the featured speaker. Not today, because that would be really short notice. But I could get his card, his email, talk to him about it, or something, right? So, it's something I'm thinking about. What's Your Passion's not dead. In fact, I just got, like I think I said a couple of weeks ago, I got something off my plate to where I should be able to start it up again. Because I have a list of people, and that list always grows. So, yeah. I'm getting ready to start it back up again. Of course, again, it's not going to be a regular kaboom of an interview every week or something like that. I'm not John Lee Dumas, for Pete's sakes. But when I get an interview, they come out. That's always been how What Your Passion is. So I haven't gotten an interview lately, so that's why there hasn't been a new episode. Simple. It's always in the back of my mind. If I think I can get an interview off of someone, I constantly think about it. And if not, I still do. Because in the end, the worst thing a person can say is no, right? So, yeah. That's always been my philosophy with it, and I've gotten some big gets because of that. Of course, the elephant in the room is my access with magicians being in the IBM and stuff like that. It really helps. The two groups of people that you can get in contact with really easily are podcasters and magicians. Neither of them have the ego that you would think that they would have. No matter the level, usually the only thing that will stop them is them being busy because they're popular, rather than them going, oh, I don't want to give you an interview. Going through my Snapchat stories that I follow, you can tell the kind of demographic I follow when a huge chunk of them are going to social media marketing world. Kinda makes me wish I was there. Oh well. Future plans, perhaps. So, since I'm having a magic day anyway, I decided I'd finally catch up on all those Scam School episodes that I've got piled up. Trust me, there's a lot. In fact, I'll admit something right now. I've been kind of slacking off on my magic. It happens. I can get back on the horse, though. I'm not even going to explain why I'm holding a dog. You're just going to have to come up with some theories. Who is that in the picture? Oh, I'll gladly tell you. That was Richard Osterland, which was our featured speaker this time. So he's a mentalist, a very dang good one, too. Did I have a good time? What do you think? And that was just one of the tricks he did. I just happened to get that as a souvenir. But I did get another souvenir. His card. I asked him if he would be on What's Your Passion, and after some explaining that no, he didn't have to do Skype, I could do it on a phone, he said, sure. See, this is why I pay $2 a month to Skype, just so I can dial to phones. It's finally paid off for this one moment. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, yes, another magician on What's Your Passion. Big surprise, but hey, I've got access to him. Cut me some slack. Besides of which, I have yet to interview a mentalist yet. It's a field of magic that I have not covered yet, so it'll be new still. And honestly, even the other types of magicians that I've done, all of them have been fascinating stories. Humans are fascinating things, no matter which one they are. Everyone's got a story, and the people following their passions in life, doubly so. So yeah, I always love getting a hold of one of them. And I'll say this about him. Some mentalists, and this isn't an insult to the profession, but kind of come off as too serious, is probably the phrase I'm looking for. But Richard, no, well, not just too serious. Let me explain. You see, he talked about mentalism. And he said the interesting thing about mentalism is that it taps into something that even the technological age has not yet touched. And that's the brain. All the other areas of your life can be touched by technology, but what your thoughts are? Oh yeah, technology hasn't gotten there yet. Kind of hope it never does. So when there's something going on, like bending a spoon or something like that, you find it amazing, but at the same time, in the back of your brain, you're going, oh my God. If he can do that with a spoon, we might be in trouble. As a result, I think some mentalists take themselves too seriously. As a result, they take that power and go, I'm powerful! Richard doesn't do that. Richard is casual. And that's a refreshing word to say. He's a casual mentalist. Which means that he's a fantastically nice guy that just happens to have epic powers. Or at least that's how it feels, right? And he tries to make it that way. In fact, that was one of the kind of phrasings that he constantly used in his lecture, was that sort of balance between the two. So if anyone's looked up a mentalism routine and went, that was a bit serious, look up Richard Osterland. He'll make you completely rethink what mentalism is. Now I'm here at home and relaxing after an awesome day. Well, I've got to shoot someone an email, of course, but still, awesome day. So it's 11:43, and I've realized that if I slack off on watching people's snaps, it takes forever to get through all these things. Good forever, and entertaining forever, but man, the time went by while I was doing that. Before I go to bed, though, I will say it has been incredulously entertaining seeing all of the cross-pollination of Snapchat stories. Everyone at social media marketing world means that all of a sudden all these people I'm following are making cameos in places, and it's kind of hilarious. Especially the ones where people just get caught off guard, like they don't even realize they're in a cameo until the timer's about to run. My favorite one was that Cliff Ravenscraft was clearly doing his own Snapchat walking down the road, and someone caught him in the middle of doing it. And he almost didn't notice. It was like that moment of, oh, you're snapping right now. Snap. Wow. That was a pun I didn't intend. But no, oh, you're there. You're across the road, and you've caught me in an organic moment. I'm coming over there now. It was beautiful. And that's what events and conventions and stuff like that are, like me going to this magic thing today. It was me getting up with people that I hadn't seen in a while. That, and I made a connection, an interview connection that I'm going to get on a podcast. And that's fantastic. Some people see things as like that as just business, but for me, a conference/convention can be both. You're getting stuff done, you're doing the business, you're booking people, stuff like that, but you can have a blast too. And that's why, and I think I've never said this rule before, but when it comes to conventions, I always give myself one interview. One. And the reason why? Because if I don't stop myself, I know I will go way overboard. And by way overboard, what I mean is that I will get so wrapped up in doing podcasting that I won't enjoy the finer points of it. The people that you meet in lines, there's all sorts of things that are tiny. If you don't watch it, you'll miss them. So the next convention you go to, if you're a online content creator of any kind, please, I beg of you, enjoy the finer things. In fact, you know what? Forget just about conventions. Enjoy the finer things, whoever you are and wherever you are. There, that makes it easier. Because if all you do is do the serious stuff all the time, you're only going to be living half a life. And I hate to say it, guys, but that half is going to be a bit flavorless. Just saying. It'll be flavorless like a peep that has been left out of the packaging for a week. You ever tried to eat one of those? No. And then my dog over here just gave a sigh like, oh, for God's sake, shut up, go to bed already. I think I'm going to take her advice, or implied advice. It's been a good day, and I need some rest. So, catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.